So basically, they engaged a group without our main force there, and they were successful with twice your numbers and doing some damage. But as soon as we got reinforced, they were crushed.
They're regrouping at the Westport garrison.
Let's get these raid groups filled out.
Yours says it's Phil.
Yeah, I'm good. Type if you're a healer, I want you to put 2 in guild chat and get invited. If you're 1, I want you to put if you're DPS, put 1 in guild chat.
User joined your channel.
Get all raid group leaders. Let's get your people in position. They are regrouping for another attack. I want you on the ground and ready to fight.
X-Tile, you in TeamSpeak?
Style.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
All right, thank you. And what else for you again?
You need more healers.
Yes.
User left your channel.
I don't know. I only have like 9.
User joined your
I'm
channel.
gonna
Disconnected
my
from
healer.
your channel.
Everyone should be reporting to the front gates of Stormwind and getting into the appropriate raid groups at this time for round 3. They're trying to escalate their numbers. We're bringing our people in. Alrathan, I want you to be a liaison with Emerald Dream reinforcements. If they would like to join us, they are cleared to do so. I don't know if Spartaxon and Division 7 are here.
I love those guys.
Can we get
I'll try
mage
and
food
talk
put
to 'em.
down, please? In the
Just
front
get
of
in
the group.
contact with them if they need tea. If they're bringing out everyone they can from Emerald Dream, we'll bring everyone we can out from here to have a good fight.
Thank you.
Are they reforming and coming in or not?
I can't see why they would tuck tail and run so. You know,
Honestly,
so
they're just
soon.
kind of playing around on the ground right now, jumping around.
Where?
Just south of Westbrook Garrison.
Copy
Whoever
that.
blew heroism, thank you. Biologic. Pat
We just
yourself on
killed
the
a
head with a
multi
brick.
We just killed a multi-boxer.
Yeah.
Was
Me
it the
and
resto
Gigi.
shaman?
Yeah, we killed him.
Good, good. You know what? Pee on his grave too, because that guy sucks.
Yeah, it's crazy Nate. Of course he sucks.
Yeah, he landed in his
X-Tile,
raid
check your
group though.
whisper.
Touche.
Fast leader.
But seriously, guys, game face.
Usually you can assume any multi-boxer not named Malseph sucks.
Right. That I'm gonna put the message down for any of the group leads. Let's get your groups filled out. Raid group leads can you give me a rundown of your situation. Go ahead and fill out your raid groups as you need to. We know what we have and we need. Copy that. Looks like their raid groups are reforming. Probably about 3 raid groups still full, about 120 at least by Westbrook Garrison. Let's get everyone back to your positions. Front gate of Stormwind. Prepare for incoming. They still outnumber you slightly at this time, so they have the offensive advantage. Let's get ready for another big fight.
X-Tile, you got past lead, dude.
They have about 140 at Westbrook Garrison, so they have an advantage of numbers. Expect a large fight. Raid groups, make sure that you're getting additional people in. Woolen, you're good to go. Looks like you're about full. Get those last 5 spots filled as necessary. Alrathan status, your raid group.
I'm trying to get leader from this guy, and it's not as X-Tile. All of our groups
Yeah,
here,
I'm
we got
working
about...
on it, dude. Just relax.
You're working on it. We're good. Good work. They haven't moved out yet. They are reinforcing. They have about 20 more players than we do, so we want to make sure that we have the balance of engagement
User in your
within
channel
our
timed
favor.
out.
Let's see if we can get another raid group lead off to form up as necessary. I could probably do an additional group if necessary. Who do we have as far as officer? Alrathan, you can always form up for a reserve, and if you want to bring people in from Emerald Dream to balance their Emerald Dream group, you can, but you have to get on top of it.
Are we
Yeah,
in
I
touch
don't
with
have any
D7?
connections that are online right now.
All right, copy that.
Do we have people in D7 online?
Psycho leaf your bag.
I like these prot
Get
warriors.
a tent down if you can. Are they going to move out to engage or not? I want you off of your mounts and ready to fight, buffed up and good to go, in position in front of Stormwind at this time.
They're still
Real
on the
quick,
ground.
guys,
They're buffing up.
If you're on your
Yeah,
mounts, that
whisper.
extra second it takes for the
Alrathan, get that raid group filled out.
dismounting is critical. So be dismounted. Don't be that guy.
Blizz.
Well, I want you to be putting into your all right, good work, Alrathan. Get your group filled out. We want to get as many people out as possible. If you're not in a raid group, type 1 in guild chat. We'll get you into Alrathan's group, which requires reinforcements. We are outnumbered by approximately 40 players at this time. if not more, so they have a significant advantage. We want to make sure
disconnected
that we're
from your
playing
channel.
defensively as a result. You can and have wiped them in the field despite their numerical advantage. We're going to make sure that we get the forces together we need. We have a large amount of inspiring presence up. That's all good. Copy that, Biologic.
How much does Retribution Aura hit for when they attack you?
Have they moved out, or are they still grouped up over by
Still
the
grouped.
garrisons?
Group. Not a
Are they
lot,
on
it's
those-
only melee.
Are they on the south side, west side? What are they doing?
They're south side on the path.
That.
Does anyone have a tent?
Nope.
Tents don't work in outside Draenor.
Really? Oh, okay.
It's from my understanding
Sure.
it doesn't.
They have
Yeah,
in the
they
past.
don't. They do not.
Oh, they used to. That's weird.
Yeah,
That's too bad.
They changed a lot of things with the patch.
Made it a toy. No.
Does that work, Kiwi?
Alton, take over for 2 seconds while we're forming up. Make sure your red group is good to go. Call targets if we get engaged.
So how is everybody?
Good. Just got done
Good.
hanging out with your mother.
I'm bloodthirsty.
My mother's your mother.
Oh, and can you
How's
give
Mom
yourself
doing?
a mark?
She's doing pretty good, thanks.
Yeah.
Actually, for reals though, how is she doing?
No, she's good.
That's good.
Slowly dying, but good.
Well,
I didn't realize that I'd lost my mark.
Ark doesn't have
User
a mark
joined
for
your
our group
channel.
either. Malseph's group.
Oh, he's got one in mine.
Aren't we all slowly dying?
Isn't that what I just said?
Some quicker than others.
Hmm?
I knew it.
Symbiotica, go ahead.
I mean
got
it,
it.
Kiwi. Don't say a word.
I'm not saying any.
You're eating a kiwi?
Kiwi's mother.
Okay.
What did I just join into?
Got 1, 2, 3,
Actually-
4, 5, 6 inspiring presences. Nice.
Now imagine if we put
Twizzlers
my
that are
20
I need 2
inspired
retribution
presences
ores though.
on top of that.
What is that lovely green AoE? Is that like I'm a demon hunter
User
thing?
disconnected from your channel.
No.
And what does it do?
User left your channel.
Why is it beautiful? Why can't I have one?
It's
do.
the toy.
The fell spreader.
That's it? It's a fucking toy?
It's
Yeah.
a fell spreader.
Just pat yourselves in the head with bricks. That's fucking dumb.
Sure creates a lot
Oh
of
god,
lag.
Malseph.
Yeah, don't put down fell spreaders, please.
Yeah, please. That's causing
No
lag.
toys.
Also,
banners.
it confuses the blunt, okay? Especially if we come out without helmets and dual cups. Oh, really bad.
Put your graphics down too.
Doesn't make a difference when we're fighting all of them though.
Lift off.
They're starting to move. They're
Alright,
starting
they're
to move.
moving out from Westbrook Garrison.
Get ready, guys.
Get ready.
They're moving, trickling in towards Goldshire area.
Who are our
User
group
joined your
leads?
channel.
By the way, we have Krieger. Who else?
Ark.
I'm leading, Alrothin is leading, and Krieger is leading. Those are our 3 raid groups. We're in position. Are they trying to regroup for another attack? They
User
went up about
joined your
140,
channel.
is that correct?
Goldshire.
Getting ready now. They're pushing in.
Get ready for a battle. Let's get everyone out into position. I want everyone in Elven
Make
Forest
sure
at
you
this
guys
time
are-
ready to fight. Raid group 3 Alrothin, what's your status numbers wise?
Almost for you.
Sure, you're all /PvP. Everyone /PvP. They're going to move up to the north, I'm assuming. All right, make sure that you're
User left your
group
channel.
reinforced.
Center Goldshire.
Are they moving north? They have an advantage
No.
of about 40, so we'll see what they do.
They're holding position in the Goldshire courtyard.
All right, good to go.
Now they're moving south.
Look, guys, you already wiped them in open field with less numbers. They've brought in everything they can, including their multi-boxers. You still wipe them. They have an advantage of about 40 players. Even so, if they leave now, they know they've lost when they had approaching even numbers. So that basically, it's another embarrassment for them. And they know that. So they want to come back to do some sort of saving face attack. But right now, they're not comfortable with making a frontal attack on Stormwind.
They're in the clearing where the
User in your
dark
channel timed
moon
out.
bear usually props up. That's the clearing they're in right now.
Copy that. They're just maneuvering around the zone.
That's where they were before. I think they want us to come there.
User entered your channel.
They were there before.
They're setting up like they are expecting you to attack.
I don't care. They're just trying to avoid another wipe. We don't have the numbers to maneuver as quickly as they do and engage because our groups would get too badly split. I'm not going to attack 3.5 raid groups with 2.5 raid groups on maneuver. We'll fight defensively because we have fewer people.
Yeah, they're set up here now, digging in trenches. Half are flying, half are not. Guys, /PvP.
We're watching their numbers. They don't seem to want to fight at this point. They want to take the lose and or the loss
Horde
and
Empire moving up, Warsong Battalion holding position.
Guys, a lot of you aren't marked for PvP. /PvP, please.
/PvP, guys. Orthan, get your raid group off the ground. Make sure that you have at least a full raid group if you can, because we're definitely understaffed.
User joined your channel. Your channel timed out.
Look, they have the advantage of numbers. They know they have the advantage of numbers. They have spy. We have spy. They know what our numbers are. They know that they have the manpower advantage.
User
But the
left
last
your
time they made a
channel.
frontal attack, they wiped. So they're not sure that they want to do that again. But they're the offensive force in our territory, and it seems like their objective was to go in and do the usual Horde Empire bullshit on Saturday night in the Mage Tower, and they were apparently kicked out.
User entered your
Couple of
channel.
us forming above us.
I don't F those guys.
Yeah, those are the scouts at max altitude. That's just common practice. They have like 2 or 3 druids in the air just watching us. They don't know what they want to do yet.
Oh, well, let's knock them out of the air then.
I have a spy on my friends list. He's actually, he told me he was spying for them. Because he felt
Pretty
bad.
dumb.
Well, I mean, we're friends, so...
He's either like an amazing spy or a terrible spy. That remains to be seen.
All right,
He
let's
just
get your
told
groups
me,
out.
you know, if it's a problem, remove him.
Well, what are they going to learn? That we're sitting in full open field in front of
Exactly.
the city they're attacking? Like
I
they're
told
in
him
the
I really
field
don't
on the
care.
offensive, moving to engage us. That's fine. Gidhan, I want you to join. Put 1 in guild chat and get into
User joined your channel.
Alrathan's raid group to support. I'm happy to have a battle if they want to come out, but it seems like at this point they are not interested in a frontal attack at this time. So we'll see what they do. They have 4 raid groups to your 2.5 raid groups, and you still crush them in a protracted fight, and they know that.
Transmog Yak at the back.
They have their multi-boxers. They have everything they can bring out. They have multiple servers worth of fighters. We have just us and Malseph.
Ah, but you have Jar
Sorry,
Tribution,
DC.
Slayer of the Horde.
Lift off.
Shut up.
They're coming.
They are all coming.
All right, gentlemen, wake up. All right, Orthan, get your manpower ready to go. Get your things topped off and get ready for a fight. Everyone on the ground and flagged. Everyone on the ground and flagged, and off your mounts.
Here they come. Here they come. Monty just jumped in.
User joined your channel.
Engage, 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 engage. Heavy AoE on the ground.
User
Heavy AoE on the
disconnected from
ground.
your
Heavy AoE on
channel.
the ground. Point blank AoE, slow, snares, rings of frost, rings of peace, whatever you got. Jump everything you got on the ground now. If you got nukes, now's the time. Range DPS, find a healer and sit on it. Heavy spread pressure. Rings out, rings out. Rings out, heavy DPS in the center of this group here. They're taking heavy casualties. Keep it up. You know the drill.
Down.
Heavy AoE, drop your nukes, drop your nukes, drop your nukes. Drop your nukes.
User joined your channel.
Get on those healers, get those rotations going. Look alive, you are being engaged. Get those rotations going, you are wiping them very hard. Get that spread pressure out, get that spread pressure out, get your nukes down, they're going down fast.
Wow. They're melting.
Yeah.
They just went right into those things.
Keep it up, get those rotations going. Kirk, keep it combat relevant.
Owen's Ritter is taking 0 losses.
Keep it up, keep up your pressure, keep up your pressure. Let's get that pressure going. They're taking massive casualties and want to get as much DPS from our ranged DPS hunters on their healers so they cannot mass reg in the rear.
Malseph needs an AoE heal.
Giving you AoE heals.
One.
Right cranking up. What's up, kids?
Got it.
Keep your rotations going. They're taking massive spread pressure at this time.
Sweetie is a healer.
Get those target calls out. I want
Individuals on the
aggressive
other right now,
range
kill them
DPS
all.
on the side. I want you to get as much pressure on their healers as possible. If you are a hunter, I want you on the flanks for the rest of the range DPS, getting as much pressure on those healers as possible. Server is catching up. They're taking massive pressure. I want as much pressure as you can on the healers ranged.
They're dying.
User
They
in
are
your
dying
channel
hard. They're
timed
dying
out.
hard. Keep up that pressure. You are winning this engagement. You are winning this engagement. Keep up that pressure,
20
particularly on the
legendary
flanks.
rings up.
Use it.
Awesome heals.
Yep.
If somebody can grip her in. Awesome heals. Awesome heals.
I want everyone sitting on a healer. Everyone sitting on the healer. Get aggressive. They lost most of their front line, including their guild leaders.
Awesome heals. Awesome heals. Awesome heals. Vidion's target. Vidion's target. Pull her in. Kill her. Copy.
I want you all melee. I want you aggressively sitting on healers. I want all melee in and on a healer. All melee should be in on a healer. All melee should be in and on a healer. I want all melee in and on a healer. Range DPS. I want you to be popping your cooldowns and putting as much spread AoE on the sides and their flanks as possible when all melee sitting on healers now. They're taking huge spread pressure. Let's keep it up. Malseph, do your job. You know the drill.
Malseph is stacking up on himself.
I'm trinking for Ulan's group. Even though we may not need it, just to top everybody off.
User in your
Just
channel
keep those
timed
rotations
out.
going. The server is catching up. Sit on low health targets. You know the drill.
Majority of
Malseph
their
is
priests
spreading.
are healers. Find a priest and hit them.
Kitsune and Mysticills. Kitsune and Mysticills.
Them Westmeaver Monk and Nooner
User
right behind Misty
disconnected from
someone
user
down.
left your channel.
I'm seeing most of the raid group is taking massive pressure and or down. Keep up that pressure.
Death Knights, if you can, please death grip some of the healers.
Melody, Sugar Pie. Crayola's going down. Crayola's at 4% health.
Spread pressure AoE. I want melee sitting on healers.
Crayola's going down. Crayola's down. Crayola's 8. Crayola's, well, dead. Crayola's
They're
dead.
taking massive spread pressure. They're wiping hard. Just get aggressive. This is over. This is over. This is over for them. This is over for them. Get aggressive. Get aggressive. Sit on those healers and then move to the next. Sit on a
User
healer.
entered your
Move to the
channel.
next.
Kagan.
Find a healer.
C-A-G-A-N-N.
Forget Cadigan. Focus on
Not
the healers.
Cadigan. Kagan. C-A-G-A-N-N.
Focus on healers only.
Venus target. Lacey as well. Miss Weaver Monk.
Big Blue in the back, Resto Druid.
Lacey going down. 22%.
They're just literally 100 dead people here.
Lacey is dying. She's dead. Mysticills.
Finishing off Kagan. Finishing off Misty Heals.
Mysticills is dead. You just got a battle res. Kajimira. Grip her in. Kajimira, Miss Weaver Monk to the left.
Get aggressive, guys. Melee, I want you to push to their rear ranks. Tanks, move to the rear ranks with me. We're pushing to their rear ranks now. I want all of my melee moving up with me to their rear ranks. Their center is already collapsed. I want you pushing forward, melee. All melee and shock troops, I want you moving forward. That means demon hunters and rogues. Wheezy, get Wheezy down.
Wheezy's already down.
Wheezy's dead.
Just hasn't shown it.
Get on Lilith. Guys, tackle them. They're trying to flee. They're trying to flee. Tackle.
Proximo Nina.
I want all my melee moving through their raid to their rear ranks. I want you to find the furthest healer that you can and kill it. The furthest healer out that you can tackle, I want you to get on it, melee. This battle's already won. You're just here mopping up mode. I want all of my tanks moving through their raid to their furthest healers with me, tackling them, keeping them in combat, and then we're going to wipe them out. You understand? I want my melee to their rear ranks and killing them now. Nothing gets out of here alive. I want all of my melee and tanks in the rear ranks, killing them as they flee. They're fleeing south on the road. Do not let them escape.
Proximo going down. 20%.
I want all of my melee
Dead.
chasing them down the road. They're already moving halfway. They're already trying to run. They are cowards. They are running south towards Goldshire and into the woods, breaking from their raid group. Hunt them down. Melee, I want you aggressively on them. Everyone else, you're just basically on mop-up mode at this point. This battle's over.
Push down, guys. Push down, push down. Metaphase. Metaphase on the road.
Want you spreading out and finding anyone trying to run, hunting them down and keeping them in combat. This is a tackle operation. This is a tackle operation. You're looking for their... Is this all filmed?
I have
Yes.
recorded it all.
Is this all filmed? This is pretty disgusting.
This is wonderful. Yep, I recorded it all. Both battles.
Masters in the tree. On my pink.
This is Oxer worthy.
Guys, push with the raid group. Push with the raids, guys. Don't step back.
I have reached Goldshire. I'm not seeing anything left alive. Let's get on patrol mode, look for their rezzers. There are literally 150 dead horde in and around the front gates. You are now going to be searching for their reses. Ranged DPS, look for them to res in the trees, look for mass reses. They're all doing the walk of shame back to the front gates again. That was a decisive battle. You won it again. That's 2. As soon as I logged in and reinforced with you guys, you have been crushing them. Excellent work. All raid group leads, all participants. Thank you for get some screenshots for this. The sheer volume of dead horde here. They're trying to res. They're trying to res. Get on them and get aggressive.
Tree. In the tree.
Just get aggressive. They're rezzing all over the place. They're scattering and rezzing and trying to get. Some of them are phasing back to Emerald Dream.
Oh yeah.
Aggressively killing them as they try to res.
In the trees.
Keep them in combat. Range DPS, get ready to pop instant cast on them in the trees. Healers, you can hit them with smites and other ranged attacks. I see that. Good work. Keep it up.
James in the tree.
Healers, you can dot them and hit them with your abilities, any ranged abilities up in the trees to knock them and keep them in combat. There's literally 150 horde, which are splattered across the zone trying to get out of here. They are scattered. Keep them in combat, spread out. Anywhere that they were killed, look in the trees. They will be rezzing up. Get mobile, get on them. Get out. I want as much pressure on them as possible.
Grasshopper. Kill him.
User left your channel.
God, they're just getting just like a molest fest.
Their stream's pretty quiet now.
User joined your channel.
Laws. Small concentration west of Mirror Lake.
Keep them in combat and ping them and we'll wipe them out. The objective here is to keep
them over here.
Who?
west of Mirror Lake to the west. Moving west to the... Where are they grouped up?
Mirror Lake is southwest, guys.
In between Mirror Lake and the garrison.
They're not on... Right, they're kind of on the side by the Mirror Lake area. Aggressively engage them. Aggressively engage them. Do not let them group up. They're just across the lake, sort of in the hills. They're not even on the ground. Just hunt them down. Hunt them down. We're wiping them again.
This idiot just engages.
So it looks like Empire's done and moving to Westfall now.
Some of them landed to the west of Mirror Lake. Go ahead and scythe them down. If you're a demon hunter and can glide around and knock down the kids in the air, they tried to lift off the second they noticed they were spotted. Your objective is to keep them in combat. Yeah, just chase them out of the zone. Do not pursue into Westfall. It's another phase of another zone. One in guild chat if you'd like to join the battle. We are fighting west of Mirror Lake. We are hunting down any and all active horde resistance in Elwyn Forest at this time. Elwyn Forest seems to be clearing out of Horde Empire and Warsong Battalion and company. Good work, good PvP, excellent response times, good numbers. I don't know why Warsong Battalion keeps coming to Tichondrius. I don't know what benefit they have coming here at this point.
They're salty.
Out in the Westfall by the farm.
I'm watching them fly out. There's probably about 60 of them that I've seen come out. Some of them have been shot down in the air as they've attempted to leave. Most of them are being trailed by our aerial forces. They're not having a good time.
McClure Vineyards, there's some here attacking it. I'm not sure how many.
Definitely tell
McClure.
they're not used to losing.
They don't know how to handle.
Put on the ground.
When Himanshu landed, I hit him with dots and exploded, and just everything died. It
Oh
was
yeah,
great.
yeah. Art, McClure Vineyards. I've got
McClure Vineyards. McClure Vineyards.
It's directly south of Goldshire. Directly south.
I'm seeing some of them on the ground in McClure Vineyards. We're wiping them out now. There are horde targets. They landed in McClure Vineyard for some reason with about 10 of them, 15. They're getting hunted down. Oh, what were they thinking?
I literally.
They like to summon from the barn.
They were all sitting here on the ground, and I came down and dotted them up, and they all dismounted.
They've been wiped out. We just crushed them. Good work. What a response time, guys. Excellent work.
They like summoning from the barn because that reminds them of home.
User joined your channel.
Barn is cleared of all horde animals. It seems good. I mean, it makes sense.
Great effort,
This guy
everyone.
Onakuma tried to flee out. He's dead. He's from Horde Empire.
Just saw about 8 moving in Duskwood.
So they're splitting west, heading south, scattering in all directions. It's the cockroach defense plan. Cockroach strategy.
Back to our holes.
I like how you say roach.
All right, let's see. I don't know. That's basically, at this point, that's 2 heavy wipes with a 3rd wipe as I tried to regroup across those positions. Thing is, they have 4 raid groups according to the spy, but we're fighting in a 1 raid group at a time of scattered people and they're trying to mass res. But that was a lot of splattered baddies across Elwyn Forest. Excellent battle. It's, tip of my hat to Blizzard. I've been in communication with their head of PR regarding feedback, and I want to give them giant kudos. And I want to get some more written work from all of the ladies and gentlemen in this organization and our associated friends and allies regarding ideas that they have for expanding the invasion system and world PvP, the world PvEVP system, and your thoughts on the fighting we've been having, because I think it's been a huge improvement. I'd like to see more.
Murloc invasion.
I'd like to see stat templates in World.
I don't.
It would make it so that raiding isn't relevant for those guys, and that the PvPers would just reign supreme again. So I like having some.
Supposed to be for PvP.
The thing is, true, so long as they find a way to balance it out. I don't think that one side should have a tremendous advantage over the other, and I'm not necessarily a giant fan of like higher rated players getting better quality PvP gear. I think that that's sort of an unfair.
Yeah, me neither. But I'm not in favor of raiders being able to crush PvPers in World either.
Right.
I look forward to
Having
that, actually.
150% like damage output
Exactly.
advantage is a bit ridiculous. I agree. Some balancing will have to be done, and I think it's a big concern is that the PvEers at the mythic level will just have almost take the entire skill out of the system if they have like they're still rezzing and getting shot down. Do you see all these Warsong Battalion guys still rezzing up and getting shot down? Guys, they're still around. Like you defeated about 157 of them according to the spy. Like they are splattered all over the zone, so there's still good hunting to be had out there.
There's so many, my spy can only pick up like 136.
I wish I had a shorter cooldown on Glider, so I can shoot down more.
Yeah,
I think it's time to revive the forum hashtags.
Oh boy.
No. Keep
No,
the
I
forum
don't.
warm.
Please, God, no.
Stay off the forum.
User disconnected from your channel.
Certain personalities have returned, and we do not want anything to do with them.
Let them do their thing on the forums. We stay out of it. Best way to do it.
Are they coming back?
That's a good
No,
question.
we're done.
One
We're done.
I doubt.
They're done. Like, yeah.
I don't think they want to get wiped for the 4th time.
Are we calling it Ark?
Looks like Cadigan has retreated back to their shrine. Your orders are to regroup at the front gates in formation for a class photo. We're going to be doing this 300 style. I want melee tanks with me. I want range DPS on the flanks. I want our healers behind the tank lines. I want this to look like 300. So I want Scoro and Rodith. That looks good. Let's get your Alliance patriotism gear
User
on. Everyone group up in
disconnected from
front of
your
the
channel.
gates of Stormwind for a class picture. So that means I want my demon hunters on the flanks with the rogues and the
User
feral
entered your
druids. I want our
channel.
healers behind the tanks. I want our casters supporting the flanks. Join us for some screenshots here. I want Malseph, if you can stand in front in formation, looking amazing.
Which formation?
Straight out, guys.
Midgets in front.
The little gnome.
One gnome.
I'm ready for my class picture, everybody.
No, I'm a gnome with a big gun.
Because you're compensating.
Once again, the formation that we're trying to build here is a concept of how you should generally be deployed in fights. so that our melee, who are able to take the most damage, are in the position where they will take the most damage, allowing for our ranged DPS and real strong support DPS and combat melee, i.e. our shock troops, meaning our demon hunters and our feral druids and rogues and squish. All right, that looks hilarious.
Before, what I did was I just stood
Oh,
behind
shoot.
you guys so that I could stay in the back and cast my dots and explode.
That makes sense as Unholy. Your positioning should be the rear of the tanks, and you're essentially a hybrid plate class anyway,
Yeah.
which works well.
I'm a demon hunter, but I have transmogrified Stormwind armor to me, so I'm basically wearing plate.
Good. Alliance Pride. Did they all withdraw?
Yes, there's another
There's
stream
like
during
2
War
still
Spear.
flying around.
I'm switching to my
Yeah.
Alliance Pride mod.
Well, thanks for like honestly, I'm happy that they're coming out for the PvP because it's certainly interesting. No trash talk on the forums. We don't need to say anything to them. We can have our own videos. If they want to talk about things, that's their business. We have the video footage. We don't have to make up a bunch of bullshit about what happened. It's all filmed. I'm very pleased with their performance. You were severely outnumbered. The vast majority of the early fights before I got there, you outnumbered by 2.5 times to 3 times. As soon as we got within any
User joined your channel.
universe of their numbers, that was a very one-sided group of engagements. The second engagement and third engagements, my raid group
User
hardly took any
disconnected from your
casualties.
channel.
I think
Same with mine.
fantastic work. World PvP seniors will be assisting you guys to make sure that you have